Hi everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. Today I brought a bunch of those things we made the other day, the triple fold-out pocket / journaling space things out of 12 by 12s, and I had one of you ask me to decorate. You wanted to see them decorated, so I thought, well, I'll make a video and we'll decorate them together today. So I've brought along a few things I'm surrounded by as usual on my desk, and I have let's see, I have my scissors and my glue. I have my distress inks and some stamps, and I have a few pieces. I've got some vellum I printed onto with my DigiKit from the Digi with steampunk images. I thought those might look cute. And then I have these gorgeous images I showed you the other day that I had cut out, and I have a bunch of just fun. I'm just readjusting this camera a little bit. Let's see, do we want it closer or are we good? And then I have a bunch of fussy cuts, you know, like usual, and book pages and things like that. So let's dig in and have a play real quick here and see what we come up with. So on this one, I had done this, and this was like the first one I ever did, and it was from a few weeks ago actually, and I never did anything with it per se, and it's been floating around on my desk. I even forgot I had done it. It was underneath a bunch of stuff. So I think in the video I told you guys I hadn't really practiced it. Well, I wasn't lying intentionally. This was, I think, my practice, but it was, like I said, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. So I had totally forgotten that it even existed. So I am gonna go ahead and round these corners because this is some really thick scrapbook paper, and I don't want it to poke me. Okay. And one of the things I noticed was, like, the inside, I had folded it so that the inside is right side up. But when you close these, this is upside down. Okay, so that, I think, is why I ended up putting music paper right here. And I figured I could just do, like, something, you know, pretty on this part here. And, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and put that on there. Okay, and we'll just cover that and not worry about it. It won't really matter. The only reason it's super obvious that it's upside down is because of the butterfly. So I have had a morning, you guys. I'll be honest, I came on here to selfishly craft with you guys and distract myself away from my grumpiness. I am grumpy. You guys don't get to see me outright grumpy very often, but I have had to deal with silliness all day, and it's already 9:30 in the morning. I should have started working hours ago, and I have dealt with the same thing that happened about a month ago, and I don't even think I told you guys. Our phone started acting up, and it wouldn't make phone calls, okay, to each other, only to each other. It makes phone calls out to everyone else, but my husband and I could not reach each other. I'm going to use this one because it's got a newer pad on it. And we can't reach each other, right? So the last time this happened, I called my phone company, and they helped me to reset the network, and it worked, and everything was fine. Well, this time it didn't work. And so the guy on the phone, I called twice, because the first time I did it, it didn't work, and the young man was supposed to call me back and check and see if it worked, and he never called me back. So I call the company again, and I sit on hold again, and I get a hold of someone, and he does the whole thing over again, plus does a few other things that I knew weren't going to work, but I did it with him anyway, because you never know. So I did that, and he could not get it to work, and he's like, this is the weirdest thing. I've never seen this happen before, where we couldn't reset anything. And he goes, it doesn't show that there's anything on our end that's wrong. Well, I don't have call forwarding set, but it's forwarding straight to the voicemail, but only for my husband's calls and only for my calls to him. So like I can call any store, I can call anyone else, no problem. I can text him, no problem. Use the internet, no problem. Everything works, except every time I call him and he calls me, it goes straight to voicemail. So yeah, if any of you have ever had that problem before, let me know in the comments section. It's very frustrating. So anyway, they couldn't fix it. So then the young man tells me, ma'am, the only thing I can think of is you're going to have to go down to the store and let them look at everything and see if they can figure out what's going on. Because the phone settings are not set to call forward. They're not set to airplane mode. They're not set to do not disturb. There's no blocks. I have no numbers. I have not got my husband's number blocked, of course, on purpose or accidentally. You know, these are all the things that him and I just went over. And I'm like, so frustrated. And Courtney, he's in the same boat. So it's not a setting on our phone per se. It's got to be within my service because it's happening with both of us, like both ways. So if it was a setting on my phone, it would only be impacting him when he called me or vice versa, but it's going on with both of our phones. I haven't tried to call my daughter. I'm wondering if I should, because it might tell us if it's a family plan thing, that it's totally within our network, because her and her fiance are on our family plan. So I may have to do that after that video. So yeah, but that, it's been literally all morning that I've been dealing with that. So, I even did some organizing of my books and stuff, thinking, well, maybe that'll make me more cheerful. I was like, I'm still not cheerful, because then I was getting attacked by this fly and these gnats. Oh my gosh. See, just talking to you guys and telling you about these silly things in life make me feel better. Thank you for listening. If you're still here with me, or if you already went away because I'm just complaining, I'm sorry. No, anyway, we all have days like that, right? My husband's like, honey, it'll be okay. Just know the Lord is right there, and he's with you, and he's going to help you. And I said, I know. But I told him, you're totally right. But I was telling the Lord after that, you know, though, my husband, he's out at work, and he'll tell you, this is his thing. He says, he always tells me, honey, you deal with all the hard stuff. I just go to work. I come home, I relax, you know, do a few things around the house on the weekends and eat. He goes, you do everything else. He even said it just this morning. He goes, don't ever tell me. He goes, the only reason I make it out the door is because of you, and the fact that I work all day long thinking of you, and you know, and he's like, and the only reason that I even survive this life is because the Lord gave me you. And he said, so don't ever feel like you don't do anything important. And it's funny because he's right. I do deal with the bills. I deal with all the business. I deal with all the annoying things. And so when he told me that the Lord was with me and it's okay, I'm like, yeah, but that's easy for you to say. You're out there. Oh, praise God. No, I didn't say that. I didn't even think it, but I told him, I go, babe, you know what? You're right. I texted that back to him, and he was right. And I thought, I'm just going to jump on here. I'm going to do a video, hang out with my friends, yawn in their ear, and have some fun, you know. Now, this doesn't really go, per se, with this particular paper, so I'm looking here real quick. I've got all these cute little things. I love these so much. And then we've got the angels, those little girls. We have more angels there. As you can tell, I still have all this stuff from my kit that's been on my desk or from all the projects we've been doing, the angels and all that stuff. I was looking. I really love this kit. It is a beauty. I was thinking there's something musical here that I could put on the front of the music paper. I'm pretty sure there is. I have to at least go through it. I know there's a camera. We do have some flowers. That would be very pretty. And then this pretty fan. Actually, a lot of this stuff here would just look great because it just is beautiful pictures, you know. There's a phone booth. Ah, so cute. Here's a chair. And there's that big camera. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's, no wait, it goes like that. We got teacup. Oh, here we go. Music. I knew I had something with music. Okay. I am thinking this one would look really pretty. So we're gonna just do a little distressing around these edges. This one's even got the deeper smoky kind of pink that'll give it, you know, that it can handle the brown distress and look good, not take from it, you know. Some colors I've noticed when you put the vintage photo or any of the brown, you know, it can make some of them not look as good on my digitals. I've noticed that. For the most part, it's okay, but there are those that you go, that doesn't really look right. Now that one looks nice. You know, it would look nicer to me. Gold. just to highlight the edges a little bit. Just a little wee bit, not a lot. Doesn't have to be a ton, you guys. Just that little touch around the edges looks nice. Okay. Okay, come on now. Let's see how calm I can do this. Okay. All right. Yeah, I just felt like decorating and relaxing for a minute. Doing a couple of these with you guys. Because, like I said, one of you had asked me, you said you wanted to see them decorated, and because I didn't get to decorate on Monday when we did it for the mass make, so I'm gonna grab a dry wipe here. Oh, that looks pretty on there, huh? Should I bring it? Oh, I should have brought it down a little bit more. Can she do it? I'll put a word up here or a phrase or something that'll cover that. There we go. Let's see. I have some different ones here. I don't think I have anything about music, but oh, that would look cute. I was thinking though, there we go, that would look pretty. And then I do love these strips. Oh, I love strips on my stuff. I just love to decorate with them. And then if I have words on top of that, you know, that just makes me really happy. Let's see. I was looking here. Ooh. Listen. Get it? The music? I do believe that's going to be the one. Just got to brown this up a little bit. I have a Beatles song going through my head. Listen, do do do. Who remembers that song? Okay. All right. And then up here, I think I will kind of deepen this white look. Not crazy about it. And then I think I'm going to do one of these here, and then I'm going to tear down this one. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Now you can choose to put journal cards into the, you could make pockets on top of the pockets. You can make, you know, journal cards for each one of the slots. You can even just use cardstock and like copy dye it, or, you know, distress it, and then maybe do some stamping. If you want to just make some little simple journal cards for them to write on that are cute, or you could use some book page on top of cardstock, and you could you know, do a little stamping on the edges and stuff like that, and you know, whatever you want to do. Oops, I should have done, I wanted this one on there first. Dang it. Let me just fix that real quick. I did that in the wrong order. Okay. Here we go. All right. So let's see. I hope you guys enjoyed the first two parts of the Memories of the Meadow collaboration. That is such a beautiful kit to work with. I'm in last week. I have not, ooh, I like that. Look at that. That looks pretty, right? Now I got to figure out what we want to do on the inside. But anyway, I have not finished the other 3 weeks of May yet. I am debating whether I want to start a folio or a journal, like, but a full-fledged folio or a full journal, or if I just like to do a few small projects and you know, use the kit for that. So yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. I'm just not sure. Now I have some really pretty scripture cards here, and I was thinking I have some here from, I think they were freebies from Rach Bella Craft. I'm pretty sure these were, yeah. But I was thinking these might look really pretty in here as little pockets on the front of there. Distressed, of course. Let me see. Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised, and his greatness is unsearchable. Isn't that the truth? Oh, give thanks to the Lord, call upon his name, make known his deeds among the peoples. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Praise God. This one reminds me of, oh my goodness, what was his name? He passed, Rich Mullins, I believe. I think he's the one who did, bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship his holy name, sing like never before, oh my soul, worship your holy name. Love that song. You don't hear it very often anymore, but it was really popular at one time. Okay. All right. And I'm going to glue these in as little pockets. So this can be a 6-pocket fold out, or 7 or 8. I mean, because you could do the 3 here. You've got the 3 here, and then so that's 6, and then you can put a pocket here, and then you can put a pocket here if you want. So it can be, and if you want to have it as a floater, you could put a pocket on the back. So it could be an 8 or 9 pocket fold out. Yeah. Very versatile, guys. Okay, so I'm going to grab a little bit of this just to darken the white a little. Just a touch, not a lot. I don't want to, I'm just taking out some of the brightness. You know how I do most of the time. Once in a great while I'll leave it. Ah, me and my back. It's gotta be done. I can't help myself. Here we go. Darken the inside of the pocket. I'm only going to do part of them, just the part where you can see at the top, just in case. I always say that, right? Just in case. Don't want them to see that I didn't do anything at all to them. Okay, so now we're going to glue them in. You could also put some coffee dyed paper here, or some writing paper, whatever kind you want, to go on these little sections, and turn them into journaling space, and then just have the 3 pockets. You know, these things are, you know, our little paper crafting ephemera we make is very versatile for the most part, and it really is. It's dependent on the person who's interpreting it, you know, like how you see it, how you want it to be done. It definitely never has to be done just according to how the person who's showing you the idea. All we're doing is inspiring you most of the time. Once in a while we teach you something. Once in a great while nowadays we teach you something new, but for the most part, it's just, oh yeah, I forgot all about those, or oh, that's a cool way to do that I hadn't thought of. And you know, I mean, because everybody kind of has their own way of working, and then it's just bringing back to remembrance things you might have forgotten. So yeah, it's totally up to the person creating it, how it's going to look and what it's going to say and all those wonderful things. I do think I'm going to punch thumb holes in this one, which I did not do. Okay, so let's see here if I can fit this little puppy in there. I think it'll work just fine. Pretty even. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right, there we go. So there is how that one looks. Oh, I really, really like this. I was thinking if I wanted to put, let me see. If I can find something kind of smallish or smaller to use as a, how would this look? It's flowers, it would match. I think it's a little too big. I was going to say I don't want it to be quite so. How about if I used one of these? I was thinking as a little closure. Let me see here. keep part of that flower in there. Okay. Of course. Y'all aren't even surprised by now, right? For the most part, if you're new to the channel, I always distress the back of things because I'm paranoid that it'll show and it'll look like I didn't finish my work. Okay, so I use the same trick that Miss Tina uses to do this. I'm looking to see if I want to do it sideways or upright. I kind of like it sideways. Yeah. So I just want it to tuck underneath here. Okay, so I am going to take this piece and I'm just going to sit it here where I want it, and so that I don't get glue where I don't need it. Okay, I'm going to do that, and this kind of lets you gauge where you need it to be. Now I'm just going to scooch that glue down because I don't want it to spread at all, which for the most part art glitter glue doesn't usually do that, but you never know, right? Just gonna bring it up a tiny bit there, and now this will pop in and out without getting stuck. Okay, it's a little closure. So there we go. I hope you like it. There's the first one, and I can of course fill this now with little journal cards, and it's ready to go into my journal. That piece is kind of sticking up right there. Let's put a little glue. Okay. All right, there's number one, guys. What time is it? All right, I have to get a drink. Pardon me. I don't think I showed you guys what I did. I did decorate at least the outside of this one, and I ended up using a Velcro circle from the dollar store and some vellum. Okay, and then I used my little tape. I did my aged Scotch tape. And I haven't done any other part of this. So let's go ahead and, so sorry. Let's go ahead and, I was thinking that my little steampunk, and since I'd already used vellum, that one of these would look kind of cute in here. Okay. Okay, how tall is this? So I can trim this down, or I could use it over here. Let's see. And I was thinking that it could be actually a side pocket. Take a little bit of this height down, not a ton, but and I'm going to grab my Fix glue, and you could also use double-sided tape. Maybe I'll try that on this part, because I have this, and it's good to use for this type stuff, so I might as well go for it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this like a side pocket, right? And have this part open. Okay, so that means I'm going to need some tape right here. I have a piece of hair on there. Oh, I have a lot of hair on there. Let me clear that off. It's been in my drawer, so dusty and stuff. So with this double tape, can you guys see? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just going here in the corner. Come on. But if you have the Fabri-Tac glue, it works really good with the vellum too. You can't really see through it. See it through the, like if I use the art glitter glue, I can always see it. It doesn't look good, so I don't like using it. But Yeah. Oops, I kind of cut that off. Let me see. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to take this. I really choked myself, you guys. I swallowed wrong. Okay, and I'm bringing it right up against there because I don't want to tear off the paper yet, and if I put it on top, of course, it's going to jam it up. Come on now. This is really hard today. I don't know why. It's probably just me. Okay. I apologize. Okay. Okay. Praise the Lord, I did it. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Okay. Oops, and then I cut my paper because I almost coughed again. Now, hopefully, I can peel this tape off. Oh, goody. What do you know? It doesn't always come off that easily, so. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to do this one as a little side loading pocket. Right here. There we go. And so, yeah. So I can tuck something right there. Now, oh, I should cover this. Where's my lid? Here we go. I completely swallowed wrong. And it was soda, so I think that's part of it. It's burning my throat. Now, okay, wrong side. No, that's the right side. Let me see. I'm still gonna have to take some of this off. Not sure how much. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's good. I like this because it's got that Scotch tape right there, and it looks kind of cool. Got button up against there. Yeah, so. Okay, we're gonna fight with my tape again. Okay, that's the top. No, it's this. This is the top. Okay. So we're gonna do the sides. And of course, this is cut unevenly. So trying to get it laid down perfectly even is going to be a task anyway because my cutting's not so hot. But as you can see, this double-sided, and it's very strong tape. So yeah, these rolls, it holds well once you get it on there. But like I said, if you don't have the double-sided tape and you have Fabri-Tac glue, it works very, very good. Okay. Look at this peeling off almost like a pro. Yay. That makes me happy. I've had times where I've really had to fight with the paper on this tape. I'm sure all of you who've used it know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to bring that right about there so it's kind of overlapping that little corner there, and then you've got your pocket. Okay? Okay. You can also, let's see if I have one that's wide enough. I was going to say we could try. Oh, this one will cut into her face. I don't want that. How about this one? Yeah. So I'm going to trim a little bit of this off the top, and then I'm going to do something to show you guys what I was thinking. Okay. So what I was thinking was I can fold this in on itself, like we do when we do like a coin pocket or something, and give it a little more room. And you could tape or glue this little part here, okay, instead of laying it down flat like I did that first piece there, this one, and the other one as well. I did it on both of them. So all you'd want to do is just fold all three sides up a little bit, and then do a little snip. Cut that corner out so you don't have all that bulk. Snip it again on this side, right to the corner. Just mitering that off. Now, what I'm going to do is this time I'm going to use my glue and put just a touch here on my edges. And that way my pocket's going to have a little more give, a little more space, you know. Okay. There we go. And because I had those folds, I could have probably used white glue too, but now you have a bigger, oops, I'm pulling it off, but now you have a bigger pocket, okay? Once it dries, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, and then I like this steampunk on this paper. It's pretty cool, actually. All right. I wonder if I could, let me see. Do that again and just bring it in enough so that it doesn't mess her face up. There we go. I do love printing on vellum. I really like it a lot. And when I print on vellum, I don't know about other people's printers. My printer does not handle pulling it through by itself. I don't think anybody's does. And I use kind of a thicker vellum. I actually purchased thick vellum the last time on purpose. But I tried it and it still isn't pulling it through. So what I do is I take a little bit of washi tape. You could also use some masking tape, something that won't stick. And I tape the very edge of it to a piece of my coffee dyed or my cardstock. Cardstock works better, I think. And then I run it through the printer like that. And it goes right through and doesn't give me any problems. So, yeah. I also do that with my rice paper. Now I tried that with tissue paper and it semi-worked. It fought with me and ended up kind of being a little bit not wanting to really stick the right way. So yeah, it tore because the tissue paper, of course, is so thin that it couldn't handle the ink and the pulling and all that. And so I think I had a piece work and then pieces not work. And so yeah. Okay, so now we have our pockets on the inside. We have a side pocket right here, and then we have the front. So let's decorate it a little bit. We don't have to put a ton of stuff because it's just so daggone cute by itself. Those flowers are pretty. Let me see how they'd look with a distress on them. And I think they look really nice because of the floral that's in the background of this piece. Okay. I like that. And I think I'll use, let's see here. We have so many fun sayings in here. I'm looking to see. And okay. I was thinking that it might look kind of cute to have more of that tape in this one. Okay. I have it over here on my little desk right next to me. Let me grab a piece of it. I really enjoyed making it, the Scotch tape. Super easy, and just really cute, I thought. Okay, I'm gonna use the Fabri-Tac. I don't know if it's gonna, it'll probably cause the vellum to crinkle a little bit because it's wet. Okay, and then I was going to cut a little piece of this just for some snazzy decoration in the side here. I like that. What was I going to tell you? Oh, by the way, I mean, as most of us know, but I just have to give God the glory. He answers prayers. My neighbor, the young people that lived next door that have caused so much grief between their animals and themselves, poor kids, you know, they're just lost little kids. They really are, and they shouldn't even be together. And I kind of don't think they are, because they moved out, sort of. They left a lot of their stuff, but they moved out, and supposedly he went back home with his mom and stepdad, our landlords. But here's the good news. The dogs. The other day, my landlord came over, and he had the lady from animal control, and she was a rescue lady. She has foster people, foster families, and homes, and then she has a no-kill shelter that she sends all of her dogs to, and the only time they put dogs down at that shelter is if they are sick, dying, have rabies, something like that. So little Nova and her puppy Siri and will have a home. We'll be going to a home, probably separately, but still. He, you know, Siri's older now, so totally ready to be away from Mama. But yeah, it's awesome. The dog was so excited. I got to go out and say goodbye to him, and especially Nova. She's the one that we really bonded with, and got to say goodbye to her and love on her and tell the lady all about her. Make sure that she knew Nova had never shown any aggression ever in her life. She's a very sweet girl and just needs love. She just needs to be loved. She was so precious, so excited to be loved on and gets carried out to the, she got carried part of the way out to the truck, and the puppy did too, and they just both were so happy about that. So yeah, you guys, isn't that awesome? We've been praying and praying that the Lord would just save those dogs from him, and from that situation, and he did. Praise God, he did. So I knew that many of you prayed for those puppies and worried about them along with me because you've heard them cry, and so I thought I'd give you a praise report. Woohoo! Yay! Yep, Nova got a home. I'm so excited. She was even on the phone calling with me standing right there. She called and left a message for the foster family because I guess these folks had told her they had taken a dog not that long ago from her and told her, if you need us, if you get any larger dogs again, please let us know. Give us a call. Check with us, before you do anything, because we'd like to give it a home. And yeah, so it's so exciting, right? So yeah, Nova's gonna have a home, and Siri's gonna have a home. Little babies, precious little angels. So I'm loving what this tape does. I gotta be honest, I just think it's so much fun. Totally gives you that, just that grungy, fun little extra something. And like I said, me and my little side, I told you I love to do like these little side. I was thinking I might do this one down at the bottom and fold it over so you can see it. Yeah, there we go. So you can see it on both sides. Okay, so there's that one. So that goes like this. You open it, and as you can see, this sticks really good. I glue these. I do add some glue. We have that pocket. We have this pocket, this one, this side pocket here. Okay. And then we have these two, or 4 actually. Yeah. So, and like you can see, this is much better. You can open it more with those folds. So yeah. Oh, I love this. That's so cute. I might keep that in my little journal, my own journal. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for today. That gives you guys some ideas on how to decorate and embellish your little tri-fold, your triple fold out. I'm probably going to save these back until I need this color scheme, and then I'll decorate them as I see, the need for them. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me and cheering me up. You are wonderful. I'm not kidding. You guys always cheer me up. I love you so much. God bless you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.